Okay, now we're recording.
Okay.
I thought I'd open the library browser. Opens on my second monitor. I'm going to drag it over here.
Okay.
And I'm going to go to my library and just discuss I'm going to go to architectural and moldings, profiles, extrusions. That's what I want to show you.
Okay.
So you want, in Cheap Architects, if you want to apply a molding profile, this is a molding profile. In other words, it's
Got it.
of the molding in profile.
Mm-hmm.
And for the molding to be relationally correct, you need to, especially one that you're going to create custom, like we're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have it exact. And
Right.
the way you create them is you consider, like, okay, this is the wall you're going to connect it to. It's just a representative of that.
Sure.
And draw the molding to the right of this virtual wall.
Okay.
So I'll just get a closed polyline, and then
Sure.
I can use the automatic dimensions to dimension it. You know what are the dimensions of this molding that you want to create?
It's 6 inches deep by 4 inches high.
Okay, so we'll make that 6 deep. Click down here, 4 high.
Mm-hmm.
That's the basic shape.
Yes.
Now, are the edges of this molding profile rounded?
Yeah, there's a nose on it.
Where and by how much?
Well, the right side of my screen,
This corner here, I would assume.
Well, that corner and the bottom one, it's rounded.
Okay, let me get your email with a picture in it.
Yeah.
That way I won't have the belly band detail. That's it. Well, it's a photograph.
Yes, this is the molding with the arrow.
Yeah. So the upper part of it's 4 inches, and the lower part looks like it's 2 inches.
Oh, there's 2 pieces to it. I was just referring to the round piece.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be more efficient if we just make one molding profile that emulates and makes it look?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay.
All right, very good. So it looks like this edge here is filleted,
rounded.
Is the way we call the term. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to click on this edge, and where's the fillet tool?
There it is. Down in the bottom. There you go.
Yeah, see, I don't want that. I don't want to fillet all corners. Yeah, okay, I wanted to set the radius. I think it's about 2 inches. We'll try that. Nah, that's too much.
About 1 inch, huh?
Where's that fillet tool?
That rounding tool is probably good enough.
That's an arc tool. It's not a rounding tool.
Oh, yeah.
It has a different purpose.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
More like it. It looks like the bottom edge is also filleted.
That's correct.
There you are. Okay, now with this still selected, I'm going to use the break line tool. Just break it out here on the edge, and it comes down about another 2 inches.
That's right. But the nosing is a little bit more round than that. We need to drag the nose out just a little bit.
You mean?
No, in the flat spot of the nosing. It's rounded all the way. You have a...
Oh, yeah. This is all rounded?
No. I wish I could show you.
Well, you can show me just a moment, and I'll share keyboard and mouse with you.
Okay.
As soon as I can find that command. And I haven't found it yet. Remote control. I found it.
There we
Okay,
go.
just left click on the screen where there's nothing to select and then move the cursor and then I can see your cursor moving. Yeah, like that.
Okay, right here.
Mm-hmm.
This needs to be drawn out just a hair. This needs to be fully rounded.
Okay. Let me take control back.
Okay.
Click on that line and use the arc tool.
Right. There you go.
It's not a perfect job. I'll just alter that.
I would have, at this point where it was square, I would have used the arc tool, but that's good enough right now. I get it. Okay.
Okay. And what about this lower edge? Is it flat or is this rounded?
No, that's flat.
Okay. So that we're excuse me, we're done, right?
Yeah.
That's a reasonable representation. Okay. Now we're
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
click on that.
Okay.
And then in the edit toolbar, this is the edit toolbar.
Yes.
I'm going to add it to the library. There it is. Add to library. See that?
Yes.
Click. And then now that put it in the library in my user catalog.
Okay.
Down here under user catalog.
Right, right.
And right now it just says molding.
Okay.
What would you call this molding?
I would call it McCain molding.
McCain? Very good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to rename it.
Okay.
Is that a reasonable representation of McCain?
Yep.
McCain molding. Moldong. Typing's not my forte.
Yep.
Okay. So now that this has been created, now this, unfortunately, this is just on my computer. It's not on your computer, but
No, that's fine.
you know how to do it.
Yeah. I want to make my own. Okay.
And now that this is done, I don't need that anymore. So I'm going to delete that, delete this. Now I'm just going to draw a simple box with walls. And now I'm going to click on the outside of this box. See, I need to click and then hit the tab. Whoops, I didn't mean to create a wall. Need to get it on the wall tool. Here we go. That's what I wanted, a marquee select around the walls. And
How'd you do that? How'd you do that?
Left click. I'm sorry.
Outside the wall.
Left click and then hit the tab key. You have to have your cursor the right distance from the edge of the wall for that to happen. And I'm just left clicking.
Yeah. Okay.
Without touching the wall, I'm left clicking.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
All right.
Then in the edit toolbar, you can go over here to the command here. So I'll make I don't want a room polyline in this case. I don't want a living area polyline. I want a molding polyline.
Where did you get that menu? What's that menu called, and where did you get it from?
Edit toolbar. Okay, let me cancel out of this. Normally, when the edit toolbar comes into appearance, when you select something.
Oh,
okay. In most people's chief, it's down here on the bottom.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's what I'm familiar with. Yeah.
I usually undo mine so that I can show people that this is the edit toolbar. If you never unpark it, you would never know that it has a label on it.
I see.
So it's useful, especially when teaching people, to pull it up there so you can see that's the edit toolbar. And then it's when nothing's selected and it appears when something's selected.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to do that again, and we'll create a molding polyline. And then, see, right now it says blank molding.
Uh-huh.
And I don't want to, and the height, let's set it at, I think the ceiling height for this program by default is set to 9 feet, so I'm going to set it to 8 feet.
Okay.
Now there's the polyline. Now I can open the polyline and go to the moldings tab and add new. And go to the user's catalog and find McCain molding. Since I just made it, it's sticking out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
And So this molding that's 6 inches by 6 inches,
Mm-hmm.
yada yada, like we created it,
Mm-hmm.
it's at 8 feet from the floor on this
Mm-hmm.
polyline that I just created.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stand out here and look at it. Okay, and there's something else about molding poly. That molding is facing to the inside. I intended for it to face to the outside, so I'm going to have to tell it that what I want it to do. And open the molding, and you can turn off moldings using this command here if I click on this edge, I can turn the molding off on that edge. And also over here on the moldings, there was something, see it extrude inside the polyline. That's what it's doing. So it's extruding inside of the house.
Mm-hmm.
I've turned it around and see, I turned it off here and I have it sticking out here.
How can you wrap it around now?
Oh, sorry.
I see it's wrapped around partially, but not all.
I click on this edge of the polyline, open that edge, and see, I turned off the molding earlier.
Oh, okay.
And now it's wrapping. See, it wraps by default, and you can turn it off by clicking on a particular edge, like this edge here, in the dialog, and then no molding. See?
Oh. Oh, nice.
I can't click on that edge anymore because I've got that edge turned off. So I have to go to Plan, click on that edge, and then turn the molding back on.
Wow. That's amazing.
Oh, good. Yeah, well, she's got a lot of nice tools incorporated into it. And the difficulty is just learning them all. And then when you need them, remembering where the damn thing was.
So you recorded this, huh?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I am recording.
Would you go through putting the molding on the wall one more time?
Well, this is a very specific molding, and it's only one of several kinds.
No, I mean, yeah.
Belly band. This is how you would do a belly band because this is the most efficient way.
Right.
Other ways to create molding polylines, I guess I should go through them. Like, I'm just going to draw. Well, let me take this one that we created, and I'm going to delete it.
Okay.
I'm going to just go over here and draw a line from there to there, this side of the wall. Now I'm going to convert polyline to molding polygons. See, that's one of the first choices. And there's different kinds of polylines. There's 3D molding polylines, which you can edit in an elevation camera. And then this kind, which you can only edit via a dialog box in a plan view. Okay, now I'm going to create a polyline. I'm going to set again at 8 feet off the floor. And then we'll add new. And add this McCain molding again, but just this time to the inside.
Okay.
And it's not touching the wall, but it's very close to the wall. You can control that. And there it is up there. Again, it's extruding in the wrong direction, so I'm going to click on it and go to the moldings and have it extrude inside. See, what the headline considers as the inside is who knows.
Got it.
But once you see it in the camera view, you can see what it means.
I got it.
And a 3D molding polyline, I could alter it and edit it and make it slant or turn corners and that sort of thing. This kind of polyline, I can't do that. It just goes straight and it's at a distance, and then it has a molding profile connected to it.
Okay. All right. I'm good. If you'll send me the video, I will play with it and see if I can get it to work. That's amazing.
It'll take a few minutes for the video to format, and Zoom will email me a hyperlink to the video when it's ready, and then I'll share that with you when we're done.
Oh, you're the best. Thank you.
Well, thank you. That's a
Yeah.
very nice compliment.
And you know how to send,
I'm not the best,
you know where
but
to,
it's pretty good.
yeah, you know where to send the bill, huh?
Yes, yes. Uh-huh. It's
Okay.
the Campos files came out. Oh, by the way, while I've got you on the phone, when I finished the Campos as built, I used the command backup entire plan.
Mm-hmm.
And that creates a zip file, which is commonly small enough to email, but this one was 21 megabytes. I haven't had a chance to figure out why it's so huge, but I'm going to try to get it smaller. If I can't, I may have to send it to you via Dropbox or something like that.
Oh yeah, just
It's too big for an email attachment.
don't bother with it. Just send me a Dropbox link.
Okay, share it with you via Dropbox.
Sure,
Okay.
that's fine. Okay.
So,
All right. You're
okay,
very kind, sir. Thank you. Have a good day.
You're welcome.
Wow.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.